class?
Good afternoon.
Today we're working on lesson 1, chapter 1, integers. What can you do now that we finished chapter 1, lesson 1? Can somebody read the I can statement to me? Manal, thank you. Can you read it loud so the microphone can hear you?
I can identify, compare, and order integers.
So the goal was for you to be able to identify, compare, and order integers. We'll know if you accomplish that goal once we talk about the assignment tomorrow, okay? Okay. So in this lesson, my friends, we learn the word integer, we learn the word positive numbers, and we learn the word negative numbers. However, we talked about positive numbers and negative numbers. We didn't really learn them because you already knew them. But integer, just show of hands, and I'll say it out loud. How many of you say integer? That's kind of a new word for me. Raise your hand. So I know that the video is only recording the screen. I'm going to say probably 80% of you are raising your hand. Most of you did not know the word integer. So we're going to focus on the word integer. Somebody quickly tell me in their own words. Please don't read it. In your own words, what is an integer? Loudly. Abdi, say it loud so the microphone can hear you.
It's like a positive number and a negative number, equation.
So he said it's a positive number or a negative number. That's true, but it must be a positive number that is a whole number or not a whole number.
No.
Not a whole number?
Oh, yes.
So it's got to be a positive whole number or its opposite. So if I say 7, what is the opposite of 7?
Negative 7.
So is 7 an integer?
Yes.
Is negative 7 an integer?
No.
A positive whole number and its opposite. Is 7 a positive whole number?
Yes.
What is the opposite of 7?
Negative 7.
So it says right here an integer is a positive whole number and its opposite. So if negative 7 is the opposite of 7, is negative 7 still an integer?
Yes.
Yes, it is. See, we got to really pay attention to what an integer is, right?
Yes.
So if you look at our cheat sheet idea, we said that an integer is a whole number with or without a negative sign. So if I take the number 7, does it have a negative sign in front of it?
No.
Is it an integer?
Yes.
If I take the number negative 7, does it have a negative sign in front of it?
Yes.
Is it an integer?
Yes.
Yes.
7 and negative 7 are integers. Still, they just were 30 seconds ago. They still are now, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we're going to have to really pay attention to that. We slid down to main idea number 2, and we talked about reading integers. In order to read integers, you need to understand what words like gain, loss, increase, profit mean. And we talked about a gain means you're going towards a bigger number. A loss means you're going towards a smaller number, and so on and so forth, right? And then we talked about this number line. And we said this number line right here helps us understand if we're gaining or losing or getting bigger or getting smaller, right?
Yes.
So as we go to the right on a number line, as we go to the right, the number is getting what?
Bigger.
As we go to the left, the number is getting
Smaller.
And then number 9, we had A and B. If I give you like a numbers or a sentence and ask you to write a number from that sentence, and I'm using words like loss or words like below, can you identify if it has a positive sign in front of it or a negative sign in front of it?
Yes.
Yeah. So loss means you're going towards the negatives, and it's a negative number. It's below 0. Increase, profit, it's bigger than 0, so it's a positive number, right? Do you need a positive sign in front of a positive number? No, you don't. Do you need a negative sign in front of a negative number?
Yes.
Yes.